Today I am going to talk about how to choose the university. It is something very important and transcendent not only to be able to finish the PhD in 2 years but to achieve great things in life. The first thing is that I made a very simple application. PhD and Professor Lulu Shang from Shanghai Xiaotong University in China offered a PhD scholarship. I applied and was selected. I started the process that included taking the IELTS English exam. I reached the score that was needed. I saw the opportunity to go to China not only for academic development but also with the goal of doing God's work in a place where it is needed. I was motivated and had the support of my parents. It was a full scholarship with which I would not have to worry financially during the 4 years of the PhD. But the time has come to make the final decision. The most important thing for me is God's purposes for my life, so of course it's something I put in prayer. In Colombia, I was also developing other missionaries. I finally decided to study at the University of Antioquia in Colombia, but I had to pay for my academic semesters, which was a lot of money for me, and I didn't have it. In my PhD, I was able to continue with the research that I had been working on many years ago, and I had complete freedom to carry out the research with my own direction. My director, Professor Edwin Garcia, who supervised me both in the master's degree and in the doctorate, was an excellent support. The way we make such an important decision in life can be different for each of us. Our circumstances will be different, but there is something common to all and there is universal advice that is definitely valuable. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. Perhaps our petitions, dreams, and desires, when we delight in the Lord, when we have a daily relationship of prayer, Bible study, we do God's will and work for Him by having a life of fellowship with Christ, and when we love Him, even our desires are aligned with His will. We are transformed, and the petitions and desires that were previously selfish are transformed by desires that aligned with His will, and He promises to grant them. Entrusting the path to Him means that He directs it. Trusting Him is being convinced that He will act in our favor when we walk in His ways. We are going to be completely happy. I exchanged a full scholarship and instead decided to pay for my own PhD at the University of Antioquia, but I wasn't the one who paid for it. God provided. I had no resources and He granted my heart's desires.